Cat Country 107.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Good morning, good morning. It is finally Friday. It's February 16th, 2024. 2 days after Valentine's Day. We're moving right along. We're almost a month away from St. Patty's Day, so cheers to that. It's Jahna Michael here with you this morning. We've got National Tartar Sauce Day. Oh, yeah, I like that, which is great because if you celebrate Lent, you might not be eating meat today since it's the first Friday in Lent. Here we go. It's National Caregivers Day today. National Almond Day. National Do a Grouch a Favor Day. I mean, I would only approach people like that if you know that they're in a decent mood, but that's just me. It's also National No One Eats Alone Day. I love this, especially in schools. Anti-bullying. Yes, we're here for it. We're ready. No one eats alone day, except if you actually are a full-grown adult and don't want to be around other people. Like, if that's the case, yeah, can you just leave me alone? I'm trying to enjoy my coffee and muffin in peace. Thanks. Cat Country 107.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. It's Jahna Michael here with you this morning. Here's what's going on in your town, in and around South Jersey. We do have possibly a police shortage to look forward to when summer comes. I really don't know how else to put it. So apparently what's happening is all of these shore towns up and down our coastline, right? It's kind of like a hot spot for newly graduated police officers from the academy. My brother used to be a police officer on the Wildwood Boardwalk for, I think, 2 summers, actually. But these shore towns, these beach towns, are having trouble trying to get people to actually sign up for the job. They're paying them $18 an hour. They do walk around. A lot of them are not armed, depending on what town you are. You're going to be an officer in. I guess that all depends. I don't know. I'm not on the board for any of that. I don't know how that works. But apparently that's what's going on right now. And I don't know about you, but that makes me a little nervous because if people are having difficulties, if towns are having difficulties recruiting these cops, then I don't know how safe that makes me feel because, I mean, last summer it's wild out there. It's wild out there. Not that, I'm not trying to be a Karen, okay? But, teenagers get a little rowdy. Things can pop off. It's just a little unsettling knowing that they're having that kind of trouble. So hopefully something gets figured out soon and they'll start seeing all of the, I guess, applications. Do they apply like a normal job? I don't know. But I'm hoping that they actually, figure that out in some way. That's all we can hope. At least, I guess, as of right now. We do know that Sea Isle City Police are getting new tools ahead of summer 2024, so there's at least that silver lining. We've got more on that, and even more that's going on around South Jersey up for you right now on the Cat Country 107.3 app. Cat Country 107.3, I'm Jahna Michael with 3 things you need to know. A number of Jersey Shore police departments are employing a new summer recruitment tactic as they struggle to receive qualified job applicants. Officials say hiring Class A cops to patrol beach towns unarmed to enforce parking rules, direct traffic, and control summer crowds used to be an easy feat, but a lot of former cops don't think it's worth it for just $18 an hour. Longport is trying a new recruiting tactic by producing a really good video by selling the beach town and community. Atlantic County government officials are announcing they will be holding a job fair next month. The county says they're looking to fill a variety of positions. The job fair is scheduled for March 23rd at the Galloway Township branch of the county library. Atlantic City saw big gains this year thanks to Super Bowl 58. The State Division of Gaming Enforcement says the Garden State Gamblers plunked down more than $141 million on the Chiefs and Niners. That's a 30% increase from big game bets in 2023. I'm Jahna Michael for Cat Country 107.3. Cat Country 107.3, Mornings with Joe and Jahna. It's Jahna Michael with you on your Friday morning, and it's time for my Fangirl Update. It's New Music Friday, music news from Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani this morning. It's the week of love, and love was in the air this week on Kimmel. If you missed Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani's latest appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, don't worry, we've got you covered. The married couple debuted their new song. It's called Purple Irises. It's a love song. It dives into their real life story of finding each other, falling in love with each other. So sweet. We've got the video of the live performance up for you right now. It's up at catcountry1073.com. More Nashville bar news this morning. You're going to get excited about this one. You'll have yet another famous singer's bar to add to your bar crawl list in Music City. The latest to confirm a location, Morgan Wallen. He dropped the news yesterday when his team sent out a press release confirming the new address of Wallen's bar and entertainment hotspot. It's going to be called This Bar and Tennessee Kitchen. That's a tribute to a song off of his 2021 album, Dangerous. Everything we know about Morgan's new bar, it's up for you on the Cat Country 107.3 app. That's Jahna's fangirl update on Cat Country 107.3. 107.3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. Jahna Michael with you this morning. People have sticky fingers. Y'all have sticky fingers lately in South Jersey. Well, not necessarily South Jersey, but like Jersey as a whole lately. Listen, I get it. Times are tough and it is a different world. And I'm going to say that I was talking to my friend about this. So most hilarious, her name's Jess, most hilarious response ever. I was shocked at how much theft and like, I'm talking like petty, I don't know, is it technically theft? It's not robbery. I guess it's technically theft. That is going on right now in all of our grocery stores and things like that here in the Garden State. And she said, well, listen, these companies brought this on themselves because I'm sorry I wasn't trained for this job. I'm sorry I wasn't trained as a cashier. And if I like miss something, which is hilarious to me because I've done that before. I have been in a self-checkout line, like say at Walmart or something. And I guess like I've had something like not hidden, but like underneath, everything else that was on the counter or what I don't even know what you call those things. Like there's the shelf to the right of the checkout scanner, right? And then after you're done scanning it, you have to put it to the left of the checkout scanner. And sometimes, especially if I'm buying like, say something like tissue paper or something like that, like for a gift or something. I've done that multiple times where it was on the bottom. I checked out and I totally forgot that it was there. So I had to then ring it in and check out again. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. But my friend, Jess, she's like, oh no, you know what? No, like it's just too annoying. Like, no. And that cracked me up. She was like, listen, it's not my fault if these people don't want to have to pay their people and have cashiers. So I was like, wait. So if this is a thing now, what is everybody taking? So I did a little bit of digging and I found New Jersey's most common stolen items from Walmart. Now, some of these things, I'm like, I get it. Like people, I don't know, little items, little things. But some of this stuff, I don't know how anybody gets away with it. So like clothes landed on the list. I mean, unless you're like putting it in a reusable bag, I don't really understand how that's working out for you. I mean, whatever. That's insane, but okay. We've got people that are stealing things like laundry detergent, toilet paper, baby wipes, things like that. Office supplies are on the list. Various office supplies. It's just nuts to me. And that's why I was like, okay, so when I think of people, like when I think of things getting stolen, right? I'm thinking like, you know, you're stuffing it under your shirt or whatever the case may be. Now I really do get it. I see what like Jess is talking about. Like people aren't like coming in here looking like they're about to rob the place with like a ski mask. No, they're just like not paying for it at the self-checkout line. That's where we're at, folks. That's the world we live in. Country 107.3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. Jahna Michael with you this morning. In little less than an hour from right now, we'll do our question of the day this morning. But you can start thinking about your answers now. Don't forget, you can reach out to us on the Cat Country 107.3 app. You can call me with your answers, 609-383-1073. Or you can obviously comment on Facebook. That's where we have it up today. The Joe and Jahna question of the day. You can go back and become any age again. Which age and why? You can go back and become any age again with all the knowledge that you know right now, too. Which age and why? 609-383-1073. Again, you can message us on the Cat Country 107.3 app. I don't, that's really hard. That's really hard. You can go back and become any age. Which age again? You know what? We're going to change that. You can go back and become any age again. I'm going to say without the knowledge that you have now, but also without any of the mistakes that you've made as you've grown up. So think about that. We're going to come back to you at 7:20 this morning to figure out your answer to that question. Cat Country 107.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Don't forget, I want you to set your alarm this morning for 9 a.m. because you're going to not want to miss out on this. It's our Seize the Deal for this week. You get a $50 gift certificate for Crossroads Bar and Grill in Ann Arbor City, and it's just $25. Crossroads, they push the boundaries of what bar food should be. So good. And the deal, again, it goes live at 9 a.m. today. You're going to want to be ready. SeizeTheDeal.com. That's where you got to go. SeizeTheDeal.com. 107.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. So I have a question for you this morning. And I didn't realize until yesterday that people didn't know what this particular, I guess you can call it an action that cops do from time to time, that it's on purpose. So do you know what a traffic break is? You see it a lot. I guess something happened and there was a traffic break a couple of weeks ago, it was either the Atlantic City Expressway or the Garden State Parkway. I don't remember which. But my friend said that she thought a cop was under the influence because the cop was swerving in and out of lanes. And I was like, oh yeah, they do that on purpose. And she was like, wait, what do you mean? I guess she was going to be the beginning of the traffic jam, right? Because the cop had the lights on the highway and the cop was going in and out of all the lanes, swerving in and out. And she was telling me how she'd never seen anything like that before. And I was like, oh, I remember the first time that I witnessed it. This was I was probably in my early 20s or something like that. I had never seen it before either. So unless you experience it, unless you're at the front, directly behind the cop that's doing that, you might not have, we've all sat in traffic jams before, but sometimes traffic jams are caused on purpose and they're called traffic breaks. So when you see it, I had to tell her, I was like, Gia, girl, when you see a cop swerving on a highway, she's going to be so mad. She's going to be like, I can't believe you talked about this. But anyway, so when you see a cop swerving on the highway, it's called a traffic break and they're doing it to slow down traffic. And it's really important that if you see that, you slow down immediately. There's multiple reasons why they could be doing that. First of all, they need to slow traffic down. And don't even sit there and lie to me and act like you're sitting there doing the speed limit on the parkway. I know you're not, or the expressway, whatever one it was. It doesn't matter. None of us go the speed limit on the parkway or the expressway. Are you kidding me? I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night. Okay? None of us ever go the speed limit. So we're always kind of speeding. We're doing at least 7 over on those roads, I'll say. Give or take. Give or take. I'm being modest there, but give or take. And so they're swerving. They're trying to slow down traffic because either there's an accident up ahead that they're trying to clear. Maybe there's road work going on. There's so many different reasons why cops create a traffic break like this. But I just thought it was hilarious that she thought at first there was something wrong with the cop. Why is a cop swerving in and out of lanes? But I guess that makes sense. If you've never seen that before, you'd be a little bit kind of, I guess, taken aback. But I guess I just want to know, are there any highways here in South Jersey or any roads that they wouldn't be able to do that? I feel like we only have really the expressway and the parkway, and I've seen it done on both. But anyway, that's what a traffic break is. If you don't know about it, if you want to see a video of it, and someone really confused. It's up now on the Cat Country 107.3 app. 107.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. It's Jahna Michael here with you this morning. And I have to say, not everybody is a super big fan of New Jersey. Here's the thing, though. Those of us that actually live here, we don't care, but we're going to get more on that in less than 5 minutes from right now. Why does everybody hate us so much? Everyone always has something to say. Listen, we're the nicest people ever. I don't care what you say. Sure, you might not like us because we're loud and we can be in your face and whatever the case may be. And that's not just North Jersey, y'all. Don't say that it's just up there that's like that. No, South Jersey, we're like that too. But that's okay. We have some of the biggest hearts that you'll ever meet. But it doesn't matter. People are always going to have their opinions. It's true. It's true. Unfortunately, people love to talk smack about the Garden State, but that's nothing new to us here in South Jersey. We know we're the armpit of America. We get it. We've heard everything in the book. Everybody in the United States hates us for whatever reason. It actually turns out to be true. If you were questioning whether or not people really do have something to say about New Jersey, no, it's a thing. A new survey actually shows that people in the U.S., they really do hate us. They hate New Jersey out of all the states. New Jersey is the second most hated state in the entire country. And there's reasons for that. They say, for one, I will say this. While, yes, it did come up that, we're all loud. We always have something to say. We're not afraid to tell you how we feel about you. First of all, let me comment on that really quickly by saying, wouldn't you rather us say something to your face than actually have people talk about you behind your back? Like, at least everybody here knows how we all feel about each other. You know what I mean? Like, I would rather that than, be fake about it. That's just me, though. But the other big issue, what people take issue with about New Jersey is the fact that everything is so expensive. And people say, for what you're paying, it would be fine if you got a great bang for your buck in the Garden State, but you don't. That is a point, not gonna lie, can't really argue with. But if you want to see all the reasons why people in the U.S. hate New Jersey so much, I do have it up for you right now on the Cat Country 107.3 app.
This is the Cat Country Morning Show with Joe and Jahna. WPUR Atlantic City is Cat Country 107.3, a town square media station serving South Jersey and available on the Cat Country 107.3 app.
Cat Country 107 with 3 things you need to know. Atlanta County government officials are announcing they will be holding a job fair next month. The county says they're looking to fill a variety of positions. The job fair is scheduled for March 23rd at the Galloway Township branch of the county library. Atlantic City saw big gains this year thanks to Super Bowl 58. The State Division of Gaming Enforcement says the Garden State Gamblers lunked down more than $141 million on the Chiefs and Niners. That's a 30% increase from big game bets in 2023. A new study shows people in the U.S. really dislike New Jersey. The survey has determined that the Garden State is the second most hated state in the entire country, with Illinois listed as number 1. And your South Jersey weather for today, windy, chilly, high of 41 with a chance of snow tonight. I'm Jahna Michael on Cat Country 107.3. Mornings with Joe and Jahna. You know what time it is. It's birthday shout out time on the Cat. Finally Friday. You're always lucky if your birthday lands on a Friday every year. And then you get the whole weekend to celebrate. So lucky. Mikey Hodgkins of EHT is 22 today. Happy birthday, Mikey. Melissa Hunk of Galloway celebrates today. Phyllis Palmerino of Egg Harbor Township has a birthday. Jessica Stewart of Franklin Township celebrates today. Hunter Gardner of Millville is 16. Sweet 16. Oh, I remember those days. Happy birthday, Hunter. 42 years young today. Jennifer has a birthday. She's from Wildwood Crest. Happy birthday, Jennifer. Jamie oh my gosh, I can't talk today. Jamie Hellman of there's no town, but she's 34. So happy birthday, Jamie. Jay Vitola of Dennisville is 41 today. Happy birthday, Jay. We got some birthdays over the weekend. We got to shout out Taylor Moore of Mays Landing, 32 tomorrow on Saturday. And Gracie Henson of Mill May. She's celebrating all weekend long. She's going to be 14 on Sunday. Happy early birthday, Gracie. That's it. If we missed you, happy birthday to you as well. The winner of the birthday shout out. You're going to hear your name mentioned all morning long right here on Cat Country. Hunter Gardner of Millville, 16 today. If you see Hunter today, make sure you let him know we're thinking about him. Happy birthday, Hunter. Sweet 16. Have a great birthday. 3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. Jahna Michael with you this morning. Our question of the day for today. We got to get into it right now. I thought this was a really good one. So, thinking about a time where you could go back to when you didn't make certain decisions yet, mistakes weren't made yet. Perfect question of the day for today. So if you could go back and become any age again, which age would it be and why? 609-383-1073. You can call me and let me know your answer. You can also reach out to me on the Cat Country 107.3 app. Hit the message us button. You can also let me know on Facebook. We already got some really great answers for this. Evelyn Pettit says she'd want to be 15 and know what she knows today. She said she would change her entire life. I know, Evelyn. I feel like we all feel like that. That's so true. Lori says 18. She'd want to be 18 again to put more effort into deciding what college would work best for her and what path to follow. Especially today if we knew where this economy was going. Lori, I feel you. Amy said 18 or 26. She says she was genuinely happy with her life and her friends and everything at those 2 points in life. Those are good ages. I remember being 18. First of all, you think you know everything when you're 18. I knew nothing. I'm going to tell you right now compared to now. But the funny part is I feel like I'm still the same. Do you feel like that? I feel like you get to a point in adulthood where you're always you. And if you're actually working on yourself, you're going to change for the better and all of that. But your personality and who you are, it's kind of solidified at a certain point. And then if you want to make serious changes, like if you need to change a core part of your personality or something just because it's toxic or whatever the case may be, it's work to get that done. 609-383-1073 to answer the question, or you can message me or comment, I should say, on Facebook. Reach out on the app. If you could go back and become any age, which age would you choose and why? Cat Country 107.3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. Yes, we are doing our question of the day this morning. We got to get back to it. We're getting a lot of answers really quickly. You can go back to any age. You can go back. You can become any age again that you want. Which age would you choose and why? That's our question of the day for today. 609-383-1073. Message me on the Cat Country 107.3 app, or you can, of course, comment on Facebook. Dawn Heiss said she'd go back to being 28 years old because she'd love to go back to when her grown boys were babies again. That's so sweet, Dawn. I figured I was going to get at least one answer involving being young with your kids again. So there it is. Dawn, thank you so much. Diana says she'd go back to 23 because she was so full of optimism. And she said, or 15, she'd make a few different decisions starting over. She could, again, there's another one. She could enjoy her kids being babies again. Totally get that. I was expecting a couple of those answers. 609-383-1073. Message me on the app. You can go back to become any age that you've already been. Again, don't say I can't wait to get to a certain age. No, I want to know what age you want to go back to. But you have to be specific. You have to tell me why. Getting really good answers. Trish from Sicklerville said that she'd go back to being 22 because she said she might rethink her choices after graduating college. That's a really good one. I thought I was going to get more answers like that. So Trish from Sicklerville, thank you for chatting me on the app, letting me know that. I think that's a big one for people. After college, a lot of the time, you don't exactly know what you're doing. It's almost like you're a toddler in the adult world, stumbling around, trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? So I feel like that is probably the case for a lot of people. I'm shocked more people haven't said that yet. Less than 10 minutes from right now, we're going to do morning trivia. I've got Scotty McCreery tickets for you coming up. 0.3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. It's Jahna Michael, and morning trivia is on the air. I've got a really great prize for you for your Friday. 2 tickets to see Scotty McCreery at the Met in Philadelphia. He's going to be there on Thursday, February 29th. I've got 2 tickets for you if you can answer this question correctly. 609-383-1073 is the number to call. 609-383-1073. Here's the question. 15% of women have broken up with a guy because of this. 15% of women have broken up with a guy because of this. Answer that question correctly. You're going to go to Scotty McCreery. 15% of women have broken up with a guy because of this. This could get messy. Here we go. Good luck. 7.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. It's Jahna Michael here. Morning Trivia is on the air. I got a really great prize for you today, too. We've got tickets to see Scotty McCreery at the Met on February 29th. Tickets are available at livenation.com, but we're going to try and hook you up with a pair this morning. 609-383-1073. That's the number to call. If you can answer this question correctly, you are going. 15% of women have broken up with a guy because of this. 609-383-1073. 15% of women have broken up with a guy because of this. Let's go to the phone. Hey, Cat Country.
Is it video games?
No, that's hilarious, though. Try again. Good morning, Cat Country.
Hi, good morning.
Do you have an answer for me?
She didn't like his mom?
Oh, my gosh, that's absolutely right. You win.
Stop!
No, I'm serious. What's your name?
Daniela.
Daniela, where are you from?
North Cape May.
Awesome, Daniela. You're going to see Scotty McCreery on February 29th
That's
at the
so
Met.
awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yes.
Of course, yes. So 15% of women have broken up with a guy because of this. The answer is they didn't like his mom. Those mother-in-laws, man, those potential mother-in-laws messing it up for their baby boys and they don't even know it. Congratulations, Daniela. You're going to go see Scotty McCreery on February 29th at the Met in Philly. It's going to be a great show. If you've never seen him, he actually puts on a wonderful show. So you're going to have a great Cat Country 107.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. We always like to hook you up with a little something special. Save you money where we can. That's why we've teamed up with Seize the Deal for some really incredible offers on restaurant gift cards. All you do is you go to seizethedeal.com and you can take advantage of offers on some of your favorite South Jersey restaurants. This week's deal, it's pretty awesome. Now, this is why I need you to get ready. It's happening just over an hour from right now. It goes live at 9 a.m. The Seize the Deal this week, you get $50 in gift certificates for Crossroads Bar and Grill in Egg Harbor City for just $25. So what they're doing at Crossroads, if you've never had them before, they really are switching up the game when it comes to bar food. It's so good. This deal goes live at 9 a.m. today, and you're immediately going to want to go to as soon as 9 a.m. hits because they're going to sell quick. Seize the Deal. Mornings with Joe and Jahna. We're getting back to our question of the day for today. If you could go back to any age, which age would you choose and why? That's our question for the day today. You do have plenty of time still to get me your answers. You can call me too, 609-383-1073. Reach out to me on Facebook or message us on the Cat Country 107.3 app. We've gotten a lot of answers so far. We have one from Nicole. She said on Facebook, she said, I wouldn't change anything because she said she believes that she was meant to go on and meet her now husband and have the children that she has. But she did say if she could relive a year, it would be 19 because she says that's the year before her mom got sick. She said they had no idea that she would begin a 4-year battle only to pass at 44 years old from breast cancer. So she says I would go back to 19 because I would love to just have one more normal day with my mom. That's a good answer. I don't know how you're beating that. Megan, she said she would go back to the days where she was working at an ice cream shop. I actually used to work with Megan at a local ice cream shop in our hometown. She said the carefree life of slinging ice cream. She said it's the summer between senior year and college so she could do what she wishes she did now. She said she was so set on rushing for the future. She thinks that she missed opportunities. I get that. Yeah, like sometimes you're just in such a hurry to begin your life that you're not realizing that you're supposed to already be living your life and enjoying where you're at. Yes, set goals and all the things, but, make sure that you're still, enjoying where you're at, enjoying the process. Ted says 28 because it was the best year of his life. I get that. If it was the best year of your life, how are you going to top that? 609-383-1073. Message me on the Cat Country 107.3 app. What age would you go back to if you could travel back in time? What age would you choose? Country 107.3. I'm Jahna Michael with 3 things you need to know. A number of Jersey Shore police departments are employing a new summer recruitment tactic as they struggle to receive qualified job applicants. Officials say hiring Class A cops to patrol beach towns unarmed to enforce parking rules, direct traffic, and control summer crowds used to be an easy feat, but a lot of former cops don't think it's worth it for just $18 an hour. Longport is trying a new recruiting tactic by producing a really good video by selling the beach, town, and community. Atlantic County government officials are announcing they will be holding a job fair next month. The county says they're looking to fill a variety of positions. The job fair is scheduled for March 23rd at the Galloway Township branch of the county library. Atlantic City saw big gains this year thanks to Super Bowl 58. The state division of gaming enforcement says the Garden State Gamblers plunked down more than $141 million on the Chiefs and Niners. That's a 30% increase from big game bets in 2023. I'm Jahna Michael for Cat Country 107.3. It's Jahna Michael, and I am going to call you out, okay? I know. You're going to say that New Jersey people, we don't talk funny, we don't have an accent. I know I do. I sound like the most nasally person ever. When I'm recording something that I need to sound professional for, I can turn it off and sound a lot more like I'm speaking right now. But if I am just talking like I regularly do, there we go, I just switched back. I definitely sound like I'm from like South Jersey, like the right outside of Philly section of South Jersey. I know it. I know I have an accent, but there's a lot of people from South Jersey that don't really think that we have one. But there's a little girl that's going viral on TikTok. Her name is Gia, and she's proving us all wrong. We definitely sound different to anybody that's not from here. Listen. Oh, wait, we got to try this again. Hold on. We're going to try this again. We're going to try and get it. There we go. Okay, I think we got it this time. All right, let's try this again. Let's do this.
Say cough has an accent, so I'm going to say words. So my niece has an accent, so I'm going to say words without an accent to show you all. You ready, Gia? Say chocolate.
Chocolate.
Say coffee.
Coffee.
Say water.
Water.
Say talk.
Talk.
Say walk.
Walk.
Say call.
Call.
Say fall.
Fall.
Say drawer.
Draw.
Jaw.
Chalk.
Walk.
Chalk. Chalk. Oh,
leave my kid alone. Come on, Jay.
And then there's the mom in the background. Jay, wonder where she gets it from. There it is right there. Oh my gosh, took forever for me to get that up, but there she is. So yeah, if you're ever wondering if we sound funny, we do. Less than an hour from right now, you'll be able to take advantage of our latest Seize the Deal offer. Get $50 gift certificate, a $50 gift certificate for Crossroads Bar and Grill in Egg Harbor City today. You can get that for just $25. So they really are changing up the game in what bar food is supposed to look like, what it's supposed to be. If you've never tried them, this is a great opportunity. So again, yeah, that deal goes live today, 9 a.m. You're going to be able to take advantage of that by logging on to seizethedeal.com. Cat Country 107.3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. In just a few minutes from right now, you'll be able to take advantage of our latest Seize the Deal offer. We've teamed up with Seize the Deal for some incredible deals on restaurants right here in South Jersey. Some of your local favorites. You're going to go to seizethedeal.com and take advantage of offers on some of the best places in town. The one that we've got this week, a $50 gift certificate for Crossroads Bar and Grill in Egg Harbor City for just $25. They're kind of pushing the bar. Cat Country 107.3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. It's Jahna Michael here, and it's finally Friday. I'm so excited. I feel like this week went fast, but it also went kind of slowly. I don't know how to explain it, but that's how I feel anyway. I'm so happy that the weekend is here. There's a bunch of stuff going on in and around South Jersey this weekend. I do want to mention this. So this deal ends today, and it's at the Atlantic County Animal Shelter. If you know anything about me, you know I rescued both of my dogs, both of my fur babies, and the Atlantic County Animal Shelter. They are waiving all adoption fees for dogs that are available for immediate adoption, and then they have 50% gift discounts on fees for senior pets and cats. And don't forget, veterans, of course, get a 50% discount on adoptions as well. So if you want to add a fur baby to your family, make sure that you take advantage of that today. And then tomorrow, they've got something really cool going on in Millville. It's freezing for a reason. It's the 20th annual Snowflake Plunge at Union Lake Beach. That's going down at noon tomorrow, and it benefits Make-A-Wish New Jersey and the Fox Chase Cancer Center. So if you want to check that out, again, it's going down at Union Lake Beach in Millville tomorrow at noon. So whatever you do this weekend, make sure you stay safe, and you're going to have a great time. Cat Country 107.3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. It's Jahna Michael with you this morning, and it's time for my fangirl update. It's New Music Friday, and that's music to my ears. Music news from Blake and Gwen this morning. Of course, talking about Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani. It's the week of love. And love was definitely in the air this week on Kimmel. If you missed Blake and Gwen's latest appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, don't worry, you know we've got you covered. The married couple, they debuted their new song. It's called Purple Irises, and it's a love song that kind of dives into their own real life story of finding each other and then subsequently falling in love. We've got the video of the live performance. It's up for you right now. Check it out, catcountry1073.com. More Nashville bar news this morning. You'll have yet another famous singer's bar to add to your bar crawl list in Music City. The latest to confirm a location, Morgan Wallen. He dropped the news yesterday when his team sent out a press release confirming the new address of Wallen's bar. He's calling it This Bar and Tennessee Kitchen. It's a tribute to a song off of his 2021 album, Dangerous. Everything we know about Morgan Wallen's new bar, it's up for you on the Cat Country 107.3 app. That's Jahna's Fangirl Update, brought to you by Apex East Roofing. If you're in need of a new roof, you just go to apexeastroofing.com. You're going to answer a few questions, and they're going to get you a quote in 30 seconds or less. Yeah, that's apexeastroofing.com. Cat Country 107.3.